Your 2-year-old still isn't talking, and there's a good chance you're accidentally making it worse. Right now, 1 in 5 toddlers is considered a late talker, and most parents are told the exact same thing. Boys talk later, just wait. Einstein didn't talk until he was 4. Here's the shocking part. That advice is often wrong, and some of the most common things parents do to help their child talk are actually the reasons their child is staying quiet. I've spent years digging through child development research, the work of researchers like Dr. Patricia Kuhl at the University of Washington, who studies how babies' brains absorb language, and the landmark Hart and Risley study on early word exposure. And I've talked to countless parents living this exact situation. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 mistakes to avoid and what to do instead. Let me tell you about Sarah. Her son Lucas had just turned 2, and while other kids at daycare were stringing together little sentences, Lucas mostly pointed, grunted, and pulled Sarah's hand toward what he wanted. Her pediatrician said, "Give it time." Her mother-in-law said, "His dad talked late too." But Sarah had a feeling something needed to change. So she started paying attention, really paying attention, to how she talked to Lucas every day, and she found 5 things she was doing without even realizing it. Mistake 1, speaking for him. Mistake number 1, answering before he even tries. Lucas would point at the fridge, and Sarah would say, "Oh, you want juice?" and hand it to him. Problem solved in under 3 seconds. It feels efficient. It feels kind. But here's what's actually happening. Lucas never had to attempt a word because pointing worked just fine. Dr. Roberta Golenkoff, a leading language acquisition researcher, has shown that children need communicative pressure, a real reason to use words to build expressive language. If pointing always gets the job done, the brain has no incentive to reach for speech. The fix? Pause for 3 to 5 seconds after your child gestures. Model the word, juice, you want juice? And wait, even if it feels awkward. You're not withholding the juice. You're creating the small gap where language gets to grow. Now, mistake number 2 is one I guarantee you're doing too, and it involves your phone. Stick around, because this one surprised even Sarah. Mistake 2, background noise and screens. Sarah, like most of us, kept the TV on for background noise while Lucas played. It felt harmless. But research out of the University of Massachusetts, led by Dr. Daniel Anderson, found that background television directly disrupts toddler play and reduces the quantity and quality of parent-child talk in the room, even when no one is actively watching it. Background noise doesn't just distract kids, it distracts parents from talking to their kids. The fix? Turn off background media during play. Instead, narrate ordinary moments, folding laundry, making a snack, walking to the car. This is called parallel talk, and it floods a toddler's brain with real contextual language. Mistake 3, too many questions, not enough comments. Mistake 3, quizzing instead of conversing. Sarah loved asking Lucas questions. What's this? What color is it? What sound does a cow make? It seemed educational, but constant quizzing can actually shut a late talker down because questions demand a correct answer. And when a child can't produce one, they often just stop engaging altogether. Speech-language pathologists recommend a strategy backed by early language research. Comment more, ask less. Instead of "what's that?" try "wow, a big red truck." Comments model language without pressure. Over time, children begin to imitate the comment naturally. No quiz required. And mistake number 4? It's happening around your dinner table right now, and most parents have never even considered it. Mistake 4, skipping mealtime language. At dinner, Sarah and her husband would chat about their day while Lucas ate quietly beside them. It felt like normal family life, but mealtimes are actually one of the richest language windows in a toddler's day. New textures, temperatures, smells, and choices all happening at once. When toddlers aren't included in that verbal exchange, a huge daily opportunity for language exposure disappears. The fix: narrate the meal directly to your child. This is warm. This is crunchy. Do you want more or all done? Offering simple choices, more or all done, banana or apple, gives toddlers a reason to produce a word instead of just a gesture. Mistake 5: waiting too long to get help. The fifth mistake is the biggest one, and it's the one that cost Sarah the most time: waiting. "He'll grow out of it" is one of the most repeated phrases in pediatric offices. And while some late talkers do catch up on their own, the American Academy of Pediatrics is clear that any toddler with fewer than 50 words or no two-word combinations by age 2 should be evaluated by a speech-language pathologist. Early intervention isn't a last resort. It's the single biggest predictor of catching up quickly. Sarah waited 4 extra months, hoping Lucas would just start talking. When she finally requested an evaluation, the therapist told her something that stuck with her. "The earlier we start, the faster this moves." Within 10 weeks of therapy, combined with the changes Sarah made at home, Lucas went from a handful of words to short phrases. Today, Lucas isn't behind anymore. He's not caught up because time passed. He caught up because Sarah changed how she talked to him and got support instead of waiting it out. That's the part nobody tells you. You are not powerless in this. Small daily shifts, combined with professional guidance when needed, change outcomes. Let's recap the 5 mistakes. 1. Speaking for your child before they try. 2. Background noise crowding out real conversation. 3. Quizzing instead of commenting. 4. Skipping language at mealtimes. 5. Waiting too long to seek an evaluation. Avoid these 5, and you give your toddler's brain exactly what it needs to find its words. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 mistakes did you catch yourself doing? Drop it in the comments, because I promise you, another parent reading this needs to hear that they're not alone. If this video helped you see your toddler differently, hit like so more parents can find it. Subscribe for more evidence-based parenting content every week. And share this with a friend who's worried about their late talker. You're doing better than you think, and so is your child.